Benny8378 here, and today I'm going to talk about two of my favorite Once Upon a Time characters. Regina Mills, also known as the Evil Queen, and Emma Swan, also known as the Savior and the Dark Swan. So I'm going to begin with Regina Mills because she is easily one of my favorite characters of the show. So Regina's backstory is this. Her mother, who was a sorceress, denies Regina her true love by killing him, by ripping his heart out and crushing it in front of Regina. This happens because of Snow White, who, let's keep in mind, was 10 years old and didn't know any better. Now, I know we're supposed to understand that Regina should have let that slide because Snow White was a child, but that was something that Regina couldn't do because she wanted to be happy, and with Daniel, it was her only way to reach her true happiness. But eventually, Regina makes her peace with it, and Regina and Snow White become friends. When it comes to the Evil Queen, of course she's evil, but she's evil because of what happened between Snow White, Daniel, and her mother. Now, as the show progresses, Regina becomes an anti-hero, which is truly amazing because now she's neither the Evil Queen nor weak Regina. Now the things she is doing are because of her son, Henry. And that is really refreshing. Now on to Emma Swan. She is another one of my favorite characters because I feel that she is someone who we can all relate to because at some point in our lives or another, we've felt lost. And it's thanks to Emma Swan coming to Storybrooke, where she learns that there is this whole new world that depends on her to save it from destruction, and she steps up to the plate immensely well. And that is something to applaud because that is something a hero does. When it comes to the Dark Swan, however, we see obviously a darker side of Emma. But what I find interesting is that there are two sides to Emma, the light and the dark. So, yeah, everyone has light and dark inside them. And it's really interesting to see Emma acting on both just to reflect upon the people of Storybrooke that everyone has both good and evil inside them. And it just depends on what you decide to act. And interestingly enough, this correlates to something Regina says in the series. Evil is not born, it's made. And I believe this to be true because there are circumstances in our lives that we cannot avoid and that put us in difficult positions, and I feel that it depends on what path the person chooses to take, either the good or the bad. Yeah, there you go. This is a short summary of two of my favorite characters of Once Upon a Time. Let me know in the comments below who your favorite Once Upon a Time characters are, and see you soon.